Today's our topic is on EdTech Tool Padlet, and our speaker is Mahesh Jain, and he is a great lead at the Somaya School, Mumbai. He is an experienced trainer, trained over 2,000 teachers across the country during 20 plus webinars. His webinars on digital tools for teaching online have made the teaching learning process easier for teachers across India during the lockdown. He has conducted webinars with the educational organizations like Adhyayan, MyTrustedTutor.com, Teacher Helps Teachers, and school across Maharashtra. Over to you, Manish.
Thank you, Radhika. I guess we are ready to go now. Today's tech tool, EdTech tool is Padlet. Before we go ahead, as we do it every time, small poll for all of you. Radhika, can we have a poll on screen? Yeah. So we have 49% participants from the secondary section. We have 8% from pre-primary, 19% from primary, 19% again from higher secondary, and we have 5% participants from the college level. Awesome. I will try my level best to cover up every section. 43% people say that you don't know anything about Padlet. So I guess this is going to be a platform you learn, I'll say, sort of everything about Padlet. Still, we need to explore. And 40% says we have heard but never used. So you will use it today for sure. And 16% says you have explored everything. And 2% says you know everything. Awesome. So those 2% you can help us in answering few questions from the chat box. And I belong to 16% category where people have used and they are still exploring. I am also exploring. We have 22% participants who says that EdTech tool may be useful. 76% says yes for sure, and 2% people feel that no, it's a waste of time. So maybe after towards the end, those 2% also gets converted into maybe, and towards the yes, it is useful. So let's move ahead. As I told you, today's session you have to utilize the chat box very effectively. So that's our tool for today, Tech Tools Padlet. Before we go ahead, I want all of you to have a look at this, and I want you to write down in the chat box what do you think this is and have you used this anywhere. Let's write in the chat box, and please go ahead, write down what it is and have you used it. Okay, I'm getting the answers. Yes, so okay, sticky notes in Jamboard, awesome, great. Okay, some of you are saying no. Okay, no problem. Do write down where do we use these, like sticky notes, post-it, Jamboard. Okay, okay. Let's forget about online classes. Offline classes, may where were you using them? Awesome, great. I'm getting all the responses. Digital stickers. Mehnaz has raised hand. I would request you to hold on. If you have a question, we will be discussing all the answers towards the end. Fabric boards, awesome. Fridge. Somebody is saying fridge, awesome. We use it on fridge also. Notice board, great. So guys, yeah, thank you for all the responses. Cupboard, textbooks, softboards, stickers, very good. So whether you have seen or not, at least you must have observed that people use these post-its or sticky notes in their workshops to make the class fun, appreciating students, putting in the notebook. So these are some of the examples of where we use these post-its or sticky notes, as we call it, as we are good at. So you must have seen the second, this photo which is there in center is for something where we are understanding how things are going and where we need to work, all those things. And you can see mental health ke liye also. So irrespective of which grade you're teaching, whether it's a pre-primary or a college level, or any professional workshop, post-its are usually utilized for the feedback also, or to get more input from the participants. So now question is, why are we talking about the sticky notes right now? Because our topic Padlet is something like sticky notes. So this sticky notes actually gives us a fair idea about what participants feel or what they want to learn. So basically our tech tool for today is that only, but it's in the digital form. So as we understand, I'll have two slides only, not more than two slides for the write up. So you can see it on screen. What is Padlet? From your hobby board to your career, your class notes, everything related to it goes on screen. Padlet is the digital form of the sticky notes. So as we have discussed, as you can see it on screen, I want you to give a little thought on it. Please read through it. What is it? There's a good chance you must have done write on a sticky note and put it on the wall activity, or you may have observed people doing that in the workshop also. So Padlet lets those sticky notes have images, link, and video. So coming up to the online sessions, your images, your videos, your links related to various things can be put on Padlet and it remains in the digital format. So some more things about Padlet. It's a great place for gathering ideas, sharing them and modifying them later. It's like you can read it up what it says, like living breathing web page. You can add all these things. You can just have a quick read of it. This can also be utilized as a portfolio. We'll be talking about it. And first of all, last line, this part, it's free to sign up, but you can make only three. Only three Padlet, you can make it for free. If you like it, if you want to use it more, then you have to take a subscription of monthly 95 rupees, which is not a big amount. But I'm going to tell you how you can use it for free also. Even with those three, you can use it for multiple activities. So before we go ahead, today maximum content which I have taken is from my own Padlets, and because of getting more ideas, we have taken videos and images from our fellow teachers who have readily allowed us to use it for the other educators also. So going ahead now, let's begin with Padlet. So as maximum participants are new to what is Padlet, so I'm going to take you from zero, level zero, and we'll be moving ahead about how Padlet works. So before we go ahead, can someone just show me thumbs up? Am I audible to all of you? Uh, uh, uh. Radhika, am I audible? Okay, awesome. Ms. Ritu is saying
Yes,
yes.
Mahesh, you are audible.
Awesome, great. So let's begin. You need to just type Padlet in Google browser, and yeah, I told you all the question I will be answering towards the end. You need to just type Padlet in Google, and this is what will come up. You need to just click on the first option available. This is your page. On top right, keep on looking at the arrows. You need to click on login. The moment you click on login, as we have discussed it, for all the EdTech tools, you will have to give your email ID. You will have to log in with the email ID, and here you are. You need to sign in with your email, and the moment you have signed in, you are here. So what we'll be doing right now, this is my Padlet, my home page for the Padlet. So let's talk about the option of first option, which is recent. When you go on, when you've created Padlet, you're already there. You will see recent. So if you have not created any Padlet, you will see nothing here. How to go ahead, that also I'll explain. But first of all, let's understand what are the features of Padlet. First feature, if you can see, is you can see all the recent Padlets which you have worked on, either used or made by you or by someone else, but you have contributed, which is shared with you. So you click on this is what will appear. Next one is the option of made. The Padlet which you have made will all be appearing here in front of you. So if you would have seen the previous one, these were all the Padlet which I have on my recent pages, but out of those, these are the Padlet which I have made. Now just to give you a brief idea that this was the first tool which was introduced to us by our school very first when we started with the online classes, but I got to learn it slowly, and when I understood, then I started using it. So we will be having many tools, but let's start using it when we understand properly. So let's go ahead with the next part. Next option is shared. Here you will have all the Padlet which are shared with you by other teachers, then those will appear here. Next, out of all the Padlet which you have liked, so I have liked my own Padlet, so all the liked Padlet will appear in the liked section. Now as we have discussed that there are only three Padlet you can make, but I had already completed all my Padlet ka limit, and I didn't wanted to buy a new thing, and I don't want you to tell that I'm not promoting Padlet or something. I'm just helping you out with how we can use it. So what I did, I'll share with you people. So you can just have a look at it. How many Padlet I had? One, two, three, four. These are six Padlet you can see right now. Out of six, four are mine. And if I want to make new Padlet for the webinar, this is my 25th webinar. If I want to make another Padlet, how can I do it? Because it's already full. So what I did, you can just click on this three dots. The moment you click on it, you get two options, not three, two options. The options are archive or delete Padlet. So once your Padlet is done, you are done with the activity. You can take PDF also. I'll share how a PDF can be taken. Either you can delete Padlet. The moment you delete, you get another option of adding one more Padlet. So even with the three Padlet, you can use it again and again because एक activity हो गया delete or put it in the archive folder and you can use it. Now if you put it in archive folder, so what happened? The moment I click on archive, you can see it's gone from my recent pages and it has gone into the archive folder. So you can see one, and for the today's webinar I've tried multiple Padlets and you can see these are all the Padlets which are there in my archive folder. If I want to use this Padlet again, I have no option. What I need to do is I need to pay for it. But if you're done with the activity, you don't have to worry about it. So let's go for the next option is new folder, which is available only if you take a paid option, right? Now this is all about left. Let's start from the right and come to the make Padlet part. So before we go ahead, so as you've discussed, as you've seen, when you go to the Padlet homepage, on the top right you have your own photo if you have placed it, and you will get option of all the thing. You can see it says 5 of 3 Padlet used. So now you will think that just now I'm saying 3 Padlets only are available. So how I got 5? So it could be because I may have someone may have used the referral link which I have given, and based on that, if 3 people use my referral link, I'll get one Padlet added up to my account. So that's how I would have got 5, but basically we'll be having only 3 Padlets. So my Padlet limit is over, and other details are there. You can just get the detail over there. Next option is a question mark there. Any help you need related to Padlet is all available there. But if you are here for the session, then I have covered almost every part which is mentioned in that help section for you, even video tutorials. So if you actually go and try to search, you may get around 4 to 5 hours ka content, which I'll try to cover it up in 1 hour basically. Going ahead, there's option of upgrade. Now this is interesting. When you click on this, you get this option. So if you enjoyed, if you liked it, you can upgrade, and that's what it says, 95 rupees for a month. And if you feel the options are unlimited, you can be as creative as possible for Padlet. So if you feel that you should upgrade, you can try it out after you're done. The next option is a gallery option. This option gives you idea about how Padlet is used by people across the world. So Padlet is very famous. Initially, the founder of Padlet, they kept it free, but because it picked it up and they were not able to manage to reduce the number of people who are signing up, they've introduced the paid version, and still it's going very well because of its function. So in the gallery, you will see all the examples of good Padlet which is made by people across the world, and you can have a look at them and get idea about it. Next option is join a Padlet. You can join, and the last option is make a Padlet. That's going to be our next section. We are done with all the discussion related to features of Padlet. So if you have any question related to features, please put it in the chat box. 1 minute's time, and then we'll go for how to make Padlet, which is a blank wall for students idea. So if you have any question, please put it in the chat box. Anyone? Any question related to features of Padlet, do put it in the chat box. Okay, am I even there? Anyone has any question related to Padlet? Please, features of Padlet, put it in the chat box. If no, then I can just see thumbs up from someone. Okay, awesome. Polymius is asking if we archive, can it be used again? Yes, you can use it again, but then you have to use the paid version. You have to pay for it, and then only you can take the archive Padlet again. Otherwise, no. Any more question? No question? Yes, it can be used on Zoom and Team. Today we'll be using that. Also, I'll be showing you how in the Zoom also it can be used. Teams is like wherever you can share the link at that place you can do it. Awesome. Great. So now we're going to move ahead about how to make Padlet. It's very easy, very simple. Somebody wrote something else also. Okay, great. So when we talk about how to make Padlet, now going back to the same thing, this is what you have seen. You need to just click on the option of make a Padlet. The moment you click on it, you get this option. These are all the templates which are available in the Padlet based on your requirement. Okay, so when we are talking about making a Padlet, any of the template you can use based on your requirement. So I have used a template called as Canvas based on my requirement. So you can see what I have used Padlet were all for feedback because it was start of our month and we wanted to understand how our online teaching is going ahead with the students. So we have just been told to use Padlet and we have used it, and you can see students have given feedback about our online classes. You can see how I have changed all the settings as per my requirement of the topic. You can see in the background there's a racetrack because the feedback is for the chapter motion. So you can see this is one use of Padlet. One template which is the canvas has been used here. So when we come up to this, you need to just click on that link and you are ready. You need to just do some settings, and the moment you are done with the settings, what setting I'll be telling you. The moment you are ready, you will get a mail from Padlet that congratulations, your Padlet is ready. It just take 2 minutes to make the Padlet, but how to use it effectively is very important, right? And it also gives you a detail about how you can personalize the Padlet and how to post it on your mail. All the details are given. Now let's talk about what all settings are there. So just now I've discussed that this is your Padlet. On the top right you can see there's a setting wala icon. You need to just click on that. The moment you click on it, you can see all these settings which are available. So settings are like title. You can put title of the Padlet as per the requirement. You can give the description, what sort of description you want. So this is from my grade 10. Again, I've used it for feedback. So I told you feedback for online Zoom sessions on reflection of light. That's a chapter for grade 10. You can change the wallpaper. We have had a chapter called as sources of energy. So I've put a windmill ka wallpaper. Color you can change. You can decide whether the comment which is being posted by student should be filtered by you or not. Do you want to have approval first and then only post? But if you feel that your student will not put anything inappropriate, then there's no problem, and there is obviously filter profanity available there. So these are some of the settings, basic settings. And once you're done with the setting, once you've changed the wallpaper, no need to worry if you're not able to see it. Towards the end I'm going to go live also. So right now just have a look at it, because when we'll go live, that time I'll be explaining everything again. This is just to give you idea about how things are working, to also give you sample examples from my own session. It's not that I'm just going on live and giving you idea, because then I feel it becomes thoda vague. So this is again, if you would have seen the change of setting, background is changed, setting is done. This is again a feedback for my online sessions, and this is another template. So as we have discussed that in a Padlet we have various templates. So I have shown you how different Padlets, different templates can be used. So this is from grade 6, chapter is motion. So you can see we have used pendulum as a background. Student also feel very good to see the image which is related to their topic. So this is again used for feedback. How to share Padlet? So it's very easy to share Padlet. You need to just go to the Padlet. There's option of share. You need to just click on that option and you get multiple details. You can see in the share only you have two options. One is copy link to clipboard. You need to just copy and paste it wherever you want to send the file, or wherever you want to share the file. Or what you all can do is you can also email it to the respective participants with whom you want to share the file. So this is very simple and easy use of how to share. Now this is very important. Okay, anyone has any question before we go ahead for PDF from Padlet? Please put it in the chat box. Just 30 more seconds. On the top right, you have a setting option. When you click on the Padlet, when you start making the Padlet, Okay. So when the Padlet is ready, you have option of share. You can see here, this is once the Padlet is ready. You have option of share. You need to just click on that. Click on copy to okay, copy to clipboard, and you can just share the link. Now let's talk about how to take PDF from Padlet which has been created, because it's very important that if you do some activity, you also have a documented proof of it. So this is very good thing of Padlet, that you can actually create PDF out of Padlet. So let's talk about PDF from Padlet. So this is one Padlet which I had created. You can see on the next to your name there will be option of how many people have contributed in that Padlet, means how many people have filled the Padlet. You can see 29 contributors. You can see if you are done, if you are satisfied with number of contributors who were supposed to fill the detail, you can just see the contributor list. And then what you can do is, again you can click on share. The moment you click on share, you again get all those options. And if you remember, you need to just drag down, go down, email share option was already there. You need to just go down, and you will get all these options, which is save as image, save as PDF, save as CSV, and you can also save it as Excel sheet. You can take a print of it also. So going ahead, you click on save images. It becomes an image, a picture which is of your Padlet as it is. You click on PDF. It will ask you that which style font of PDF you want, whether you want it in the portrait mode, you want it in the landscape mode. Everything is available. You need to just select that and publish on PDF. The moment you publish, you can see this is the PDF of my Padlet, which was this one. You can see this was my Padlet, and how the PDF looks like is this one. You can see this is the PDF of the Padlet which is created. So this could be a 2 page or 3 page document which I can keep it for my own record also. So imagine if you have done some work and you get a feedback, and you can put it in your own portfolio. It works well for you also. I've got a feedback, and I can just put it in my portfolio that this is what students say about my session, not for one session but for a month of online teaching. So you can also just do one thing. You can just click on it, and if you're attached with the printer, you can just click on print, and you get a printout of it, or you can just save it as PDF. That also is an option of saving as PDF. Now coming to the template. Before we go for template, anyone has any question, please put it in the chat box. How to add contributors? So in the setting, in the share, there was an option how many students can contribute. As many students as they want, like whatever be the number of students, if you share the link, all the people can be able to fill it up. Can we use for Cisco WebEx too? I'm not aware of what is Cisco WebEx, but if you can share link in that also, then you can use it over there also. It is irrespective of which platform you're using. If you can just share the link, then you can just put it. You can make it open also, yeah, and you can just restrict it to limited people also, depending on whoever gets the link can fill it up. That's what is your decision. So now let's talk about template. So as we have discussed, when we go for the Padlet, there are various, when you click on make a Padlet, there are multiple options available. So when we are talking about what options are available, click on Padlet. These are all the templates. So let's talk about what all templates are there and how they look. So first one is a wall. This is how the wall template will look like. These are all examples which either done by me or by teachers in our school. So this, you can see the next option was canvas. I've already shown you how the canvas template looks like. This is what is canvas template. You can see how the arrows and all move ahead. Next one is a stream template. You can see how stream template looks like. This is again from my own class. Next one is a grid one. Now you can see this is a grid template. Now we have something called as Cred Talk in our school, and we do it like on a virtual platform now. And for that also we have used template, and you can see how students have given feedback, and you can see how they've added the image also. So it becomes very good for the speaker also. Next one is a shelf template. You can see how shelf template is used by our teacher, our bio teacher, and I'll be showing you the video also how it is being used. Next one is a back channel, and you can see another cred talk and how people have tried to give the feedback and how it looks like. So it's all about how the appearance of Padlet is there on your screen. That's important. Next is map. This is very interesting part. So if you are a geography teacher and if you talk about, if you want to understand that whether students know about various parts around the world and you want to understand that which thing is available where, you can use this template, very interesting template. It gives you the map of world map. So you can put any question, like I tried it here, place and food. So you can pick a location and I wrote Italy. Italy is famous for what? You can see the moment you write Italy and the cursor takes me to that place, particular place. So Italy. So I wrote place and food was our title. Italy is famous for pizzas. Yeah. Next template is timeline. So it's not necessary that Padlet is only for the academic purpose. Also you can use it for your personal purpose also. One of our teacher has shared uh, for the birthday, for her daughter's birthday, she shared this Padlet with us, because what it gives is in the timeline, whoever is sharing the Padlet feedback or some good comments about the student, all those things in line will be available. So this is another template which is there for Padlet. So before we go ahead for the next part, let's talk about free limit. So I guess all of you us are aware what is the free limit for Padlet. Can I just get some answers in the chat box? Great, awesome. So it's a free limit is 3. So what happen if you try to make more Padlet? You can see I have already overshooted my free limit. The moment you click on it, it says Padlet limit reached. Please buy the paid version. So if you don't want to buy paid version, you same Padlet ka you take the PDF, keep the document with you, and you can delete or put the Padlet in archive when you are sorted. Yes. Now, how student will fill the details? Now, if you want to put up the details in Padlet, how to do that, right? When student responds, where do we receive or see? That's what I'm going to talk about it now, Indrani ma'am. That how a student will fill it up, or if you are a participant, how will you fill the Padlet? So somebody has shared the link with you. You need to just click on it. There will be option of plus, right? You need to just click on it. So in this template you can see option is here. I hope it's visible. Yeah, this is the plus icon. You need to just click and fill the detail, or you click on it, you also get multiple options of uploading, putting the link, putting the Google search options. You can put your own photo also, you can put voice also. Multiple options are available. You can see you can just allow students to fill it up as a write-up also for the whiteboard. So I just wrote it's awesome. You can see there are multiple options of uploading, putting a link. Can you put an image? Yes, you can put an image also. This is image which I have put. That's my YouTube channel also. Do feel free to like it. And can you put link also? Yes, you can just attach a link, and the video is also visible. So you can see the YouTube video is placed on the Padlet also. So this is how student, it's very easy to use. You need to just click on plus icon, and whatever you want to put, image, video, write up, drawing, you can just post it. Uses are unlimited, as I told you. Yeah, so coming towards practical uses of Padlet in classroom. Before we go ahead, any question, please put it in the chat box. Just 30 more seconds. Great. Okay, sorry. I guess I've answered that question. Where do we see when student responds? So let's talk about different practical uses of Padlet in classroom. So first of all, now I'm going to put name of our a few teachers who have done contribution for the Padlet. So this is from one of our teacher from the senior secondary, Miss Kalyani. She has shared the Padlet that how the Padlet can be used for a concept before it actually starts. The concept was teacher was talking about poverty, and she gave the Padlet assignment to the student stating that put your thoughts, your original thoughts about poverty, and any image which you feel is related to poverty, and just put it ahead so that further discussion can be done. So this is one use that you can use Padlet before the concept is actually taught. So to you get idea about what students feel about the concept, and based on that you can build on your chapter. This is one use before the concept is taught. This is another use which is after the concept is taught. So I did one activity, a science based activity in the online session also, and I wanted to understand that how they felt about that activity. So I just gave the Padlet towards the end of the activity, and it just take 2 minutes for the students to fill it up, and you get all the feedback. You can see how students have enjoyed doing that science activity in the online session also. So you can use it after the concept is taught. Now, what about event feedback? So, as I told you, we have something called as Cred Talk in our school, and we have used Padlet after the event also, so that the speaker who feels very good about what all feedback participants are giving, how the speaker can improve, and we don't have to worry about taking the feedback later on. Everyone just gives the detail in just 2 minutes, and event feedback is done. Now, it's not only event feedback, you can take the Padlet, say feedback over a month also. What you can do is you can just share a link, and you can just ask students that whenever they want, they can put the feedback based on their understanding, and month end feedback also can be taken. Not only, as I told you, I started today with the fun part, so you can also use for fun activity. Our bio teacher is very creative. You can see how she has used Padlet for creating fun and that vibe of biology. Bio memes is like students are very interested in it, and she gave the fun activity to the students as create bio memes on Padlet, and you can see how students have created the memes on bio, or they have just taken things from internet, and it again bring out that everyone is thinking about subject bio. So that's very good. At least you get the student attracted towards the subject. Now for portfolio, as I told you, for a student, now we are a CBSE school, and it's very important that for student they have maintained portfolio. So this was one student who gave the cred talk, and we have given the Padlet to all the people who were there in audience to fill up the detail, and they have filled it up. What we did, we took the PDF and we gave this PDF to the respective speaker. So this goes in the portfolio. Imagine if you're a speaker and this is what is there with you as your feedback. So this becomes a very good thing for your portfolio. So this way you can do portfolio activity also. If you're a CBSE teacher, you can do a portfolio activity also for the student, and individual student also can try it out, and this goes in their portfolio. And for us, for all of us individually also, it becomes very good thing. One important thing, now CBSE has made it very important, it's compulsory for all the schools, CBSE school, that art integration with all the subjects. So again, I'll mention our bio teacher, Miss Aditi, only that she gave this assignment. Our students in our school last year, they've learned in art stop motion animation. So when we say art, it's not only that color and all those things, but there are some form of music also involved. There's some form of technical skills are also involved, and you can see how the concept of bio and art is being combined. So I'm going to show you a video. So this Padlet can be also used as an assignment. Our teacher gave them assignment on Padlet, and let's see what is the result. So just do let me know if you can hear. Hi, so here you can see our bio teacher how. Okay, sorry, was it audible? Can someone just respond? Am I there? Was it audible? Can someone just respond? Okay, yes. So I'm going to show you. This is just 1 minute, a demo of what our teacher has done. The concept also you will understand, and how students have actively taken part because they had to do something new. Whatever is seen in this Padlet is done by student. Teacher has given guidance, and students have tried their level best. So let's see what it was. Hi, so here you can see our bio teacher how she has used Padlet for assignment. This is called a stop motion assignment which is given. You can see how students have used their skills on Padlet. You'll see how the students have utilized their skills here. And you should see one more like this, that how they've used the techniques of stop motion for understanding the concept. So this way we can use Padlet for various works. You could see how creatively assignments have been done by the students. So this is some sort of nice work which students have done under the guidance of our teacher, Miss Aditi. Thank you. So you can see how Padlet can be utilized. The topic was nutrition in amoeba. Teacher gave them freedom to make stop motion and use any sort of music they want. So I guess you got some fair idea about how Padlet can be used. There are some more examples about how Padlet can be used. You can do brainstorming, icebreaker, exit tickets, online portfolio we've discussed, classroom newsletter, book discussion, thinking maps, and as we discussed, opportunities are unlimited, uses are unlimited, and I've got some more details from these two links. You can feel free to get more ideas from the given link on the screen. So I guess that was the use. So I guess now you will use the Padlet in class. Please use the Padlet in class and try to explore how interesting is this app. So that's why we say Padlet is a blank wall to post. You can post link, images, text, and file, everything. And going ahead, that's it from my end. After today's session, and you feel you want more guidance, you can reach out to us. It's my email ID, that's mkj.maheshjain@gmail.com. And we are ready to move for the live demo. Before we go for live demo, this is our session. Last week we had Kahoot. Today we are doing Padlet, and next week we will be having session on exam.net. Do feel free to be there.